there, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Steph and I am a homeschooling grandmother. My grandson calls me Mimi, so homeschooling Mimi. I hope everybody's okay out there today. Thank you for tuning in. So I had a question on my last video and I'm excited. Thank you. You've kind of just made my year. I appreciate it. So the question was, I guess I had shown a part of the math that he does, and I had said that he fought me on doing this particular page in math. And the question was, did it take him 20 minutes to figure it out, or did it take him 20 minutes because he's just fighting me? And let me see if I can find, I should have had this ready. I'm so sorry, guys. You know how I am, though. You know, I just ramble and then I got to go find stuff because it's like, I think I'm ready and I'm a grandma. So, you know, this happens when you get older. So just wait. Okay, I think it was this one right here. So this is the page here that I think I showed you guys in my last video, that I said that it took him about 20 minutes to do because he fought me. He can do this in a minute. I've timed him. He can do it. He can actually get done with it in under a minute. But because it was this, he fought me. And I don't know why he fights me so much on this, other than it's just not the pretty, colorful, you know, that he's used to. Or if he's just like, again, you know, because there is so much repetition. Not that he had, Masterbooks has a different type of repetition than Mammoth and than any of your math programs, right? And they just want to make sure that he's got the concept down. So because this took so long, 20 minutes, I just kind of skipped ahead a little bit on this one because he's got the concept down. He can look at the number, look at the answer, and know what the missing problem is. So 2 plus how many make whatever. So he can have the answer, one of the values, and then plug in the number that's missing. So, you know, he's doing that all day long. This here as well, you know, just basic addition. He, you know, it takes him a minute to do. Again, I've drilled him and sit there 20 minutes and fight me on it. I hope I'm not the only one. Anyway, so I just wanted to clarify that. And thank you for the question. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for watching. You know, if I can help one person out there, man, that just puts a huge smile on my face. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. So the other thing was the Masterbooks that he does and the alternating that I do. And I said in my last video that they kind of go hand in hand, meaning when Masterbooks is, you know, you get to that point with Masterbooks and it's like, okay, we got it, you know, we got it, it's 1 through 5, we got it, you know, and then I'll ask him to write it and he really has to think about it. So even though I think, my gosh, how many times are we going to do 1 through 5? And really, I'm not this impatient. I may be coming across that way, but I'm not really that impatient. But, you know, I'm looking at the math program as an adult, not as a child, you know, a 6-year-old child. And so the mistake I was making was looking at something and going, golly, I mean, we are really going over, you know, 0 through 9 for like ever in this book. But then, like I said, when I would ask him to, you know, write the number 2, you know, he's looking around the room for it, because in our classroom, he always has something he can refer to, either on the wall or where he's sitting, he's got his number chart. So he's always got something that he can refer to. He's always got a resource at his fingertips, because in life, he will always have the internet. He will always have a resource at his fingertips. So, I like for him to reason it out. Anyway, so the reason I say that Mammoth kind of for us goes along with Masterbooks is because Mammoth is getting ready to go over addition to 5 or addition to 6, and then Masterbooks is getting ready to do that, so Masterbooks is getting ready to take him to edition up to 10. Well, so is Mammoth. Mammoth is right there. So he gets different ways. So Masterbooks, he's getting a certain way to get there, and Mammoth, he is getting several different ways to get to the answer. Where Masterbooks is going to be a little bit more gentle, to where it kind of comes behind Mammoth, and as regard to place value. So he's going to learn place value in Masterbooks while he's learning to add up to 2-digit numbers, right? So he's going to kind of get an understanding of that, and then Masterbooks is going to add 2-digit numbers. And then Mammoth is going to start talking about skip numbers and placements. So it kind of just reinforces what he's learning in Masterbooks. And again, it is colorful. It is something he can relate to. He can relate to it because this is a Christian program. That being said, it is a Christian program, and the kids are on a farm with their grandparents. And he can relate to that. He lives with his grandparents. He can so relate to these kids on a farm with their grandparents, okay? There's not much for unconventional families out there. There really isn't. And so when he could relate to this book, and he chose this book, I was excited. I was really excited for him. He loves the storyline, and he loves, like I said, he loves hunting for circles around the house. This gives him those activities to do in math, where Mammoth is, teaching him the principles and everything else. It's just, I want to know that he can look at something and know the answer. If that makes sense. I want to make sure that he is keeping up, or he is where he needs to be as far as the levels. And the reason why is because I am a grandparent, and we have to have, well, everybody should have a contingency plan, but I have chronic illness, so I definitely need a contingency plan here, right? So I'm teaching him different avenues, I guess. The other thing that I want to talk about, and I don't have time in this video, so I'm going to have to make another one. I want to talk about these workbooks. I love these workbooks. These are so easy to give him on the days that I'm not feeling well, or we need a break from our regular curriculum. These workbooks are wonderful. So I hope that I answered the question about why I'm using 2 different programs for math, and why I'm probably going to be switching them up. I'll talk about that in another video there. I do love Mammoth, but I think he might be ready for, I don't know, more of a, he just might be ready for something different. So we will maybe discuss that in another video. Until we meet again, please, please be the sunshine in someone else's day. And until we meet again, have a good one.